Hi friends, TK this side. There are several exciting moments in our life, especially in our adulthood when we get the job after having passed from the institution. Once we get the job, we are very much excited because we expect after a month that we will get a first paycheck or first salary. Or if you are starting your career as a business person or as a self-employed professional, then also the first earning plays a significant important role where we get excited. And more so, when we enter into an independent era of our life, we can decide our earning, where to spend, where to save, where to invest that money independently, and of course, without any approval of our parents. But great powers that we own when we start our career comes with the great responsibilities. When we are young and starting our career, we are more busy in our lifestyle. We always believe that the first salary which has come in our hands is probably not enough to start saving or start investing. But it is not true. We can begin our journey of saving and investing with a very small amount of 500 rupees or 1000 rupees or 2000 rupees a month, depending upon the income that we have. But one thing is sure, starting to invest early pays several dividends in our life. So in this video, we'll understand the difference it makes to start early investment and to beat the inflation and to create wealth in our life. The moment we start our career, we start earning independently. So we can save the money out of earning we have. A rule of thumb says around 20% savings out of our monthly income should be enough to create wealth for future and for the future requirements. So the first step is start saving out of the income we have. But is saving enough? If we don't invest the money that we have saved, the purchasing power of the money which we have saved start getting eroded with the rising inflation. So we have to make an investment in such financial instruments which can beat the inflation, at the same time grow faster than the inflation to create wealth and the meaningful purpose of that money in future, which can fulfill our future needs. So what are the steps involved in successful saving and investing? The first step is, of course, to save at least 20% of your income every month. And then select the right instruments to start investing on a regular basis, what we call it as a systematic investment plan. The selection of the instrument will solely depend upon the very important aspect whether that instrument has ability to give you the return more than the rate of inflation, which is historically in India is 6 to 7% per annum. So the instrument should give primarily more than that rate of inflation, preferably around 12 to 15% per annum. And then the risk assessment of your investment. We should always select an instrument which has a historical record of giving a consistent return with much less risk. Because investment cannot be risk-free. It is simply not possible. But there are several historical data available which suggests if we choose the instrument properly, like Nifty 50, a benchmark index of India, or S&P 500 in USA, those index, the benchmark index of the stock market, has historically given a good return of around 11 to 12% or 13% over the period of time or on an annual basis. And the power of compounding becomes a very important role, and it plays a significant role in our journey of investment, because it is not only the investment amount which we decide, but it is the time which we give for that investment to grow and create wealth for us. So risk assessment means we should always invest in a index fund kind of thing, either through mutual fund route or directly into exchange traded fund in the stock market for Nifty 50 or Nifty Next 50, S&P 500, Nasdaq 100, FTSE 100. There are several indices available today which has historically proven over the past several years and decades that they can build wealth for an individual. It is the simple mathematics in investing. If power of compound has to work in your favor, there are two variables to power of compounding. One is the time you allow your investment to grow and create wealth. And second is the rate of returns on your investment. Now look at these two variables. The rate of returns may not be in your hand, but the time which you allow for investment to grow is certainly in your hand. On an average, an Indian starts his career at the age of 21, 22, 23. Whatever small amount you decide to invest in a systematic manner will decide how much wealth you create. Starting to invest early is certainly in your hands, certainly in the hands of everybody. Let us check out the calculation, how it makes a difference. Now, in order to explain you the detail of power of compounding and starting to invest early, the instrument which I am considering it to explain is Nifty Next 50, which is basically comprising of large cap stocks in Indian stock market. There are two options for a broader benchmark index. One is Nifty 50, another is Nifty Next 50, which is also called as Nifty Junior. Why I am selecting Nifty Junior? Because Nifty Junior historically has given better return than Nifty 50. If you check historically since inception, the return of Nifty 50 has been around 11.5% to 12%, while Nifty Next 50 has given a return of 15.1% since inception in 1996. So now let us check out the calculation. We have just now seen that Nifty Next 50 or Nifty Junior historically has given an average return of 15.1% since inception. Looking at conservatively, if it gives only 12% return per annum, and if you are 23 at your age and starting your career and start a systematic investment plan in Nifty Next 50 with 1,000 rupees per month. So you have 37 years left out towards your retirement at the age of 60. So 1,000 rupees SIP per month at the rate of return of 12% per annum will create a wealth of 82.75 lakhs in next 37 years. But if you start this SIP when you are 30, you are left with only 30 years for retirement. Then your capital, instead of 82.75 lakhs, will only grow to 35.5 lakhs. And if you further delay of another 5 years and start a SIP at the age of 35, then you have 25 years left out for retirement. This capital will grow at 18.98 lakhs. What does it mean? Simply a 7 years delay in your start will make a hell of a difference. So early start of systematic investment plan in an index fund or in ETF will make a hell of a difference in creation of your wealth. This data I have sourced from moneycontrol.com, which is a leading portal in India, just to explain you. So the credit goes to moneycontrol.com for this kind of tabulation. What happens in the career? Each year you grow in your career, your income will also grow. So if you consider topping up your investment, for example, you started with 1,000 rupees SIP in the first year. In the second year, you top up by 100 rupees per month. So next year, it will be 1,100 rupees per month. In the next year again, you top up another 100 rupees and your SIP amount would be 1200 rupees. If you are starting at the age of 23, we have seen with 1000 rupees SIP in per month basis, your capital will grow to 82.75 lakhs. But if you start topping up each year by adding 100 rupees in your SIP kitty, your capital will grow to 138.69 lakhs. That is the power of compounding. So as your income grows, always consider to topping up your existing investment in Nifty Next 50 or Nifty 50, which is likely to yield you at least 12-13% per annum return based on the historical data and historical facts. I hope, friends, this small presentation might have given you the enough insights as to what is the power of compounding and what is the importance of starting your investment journey earlier. Earlier, the better. If you have not started yet, it is never late. So friends, give a lot of thumbs up to this video, share this video, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell for updates. Looking forward to meet you very, very soon.